families plan the perfect day trip close to home. Dive into Xperia Ocean Journey in Sevierville. And right now, locals in Sevier, Blount, Knox, Cocke, and Jefferson counties receive buy one, get one free tickets. Just use code BOGO, B-O-G-O, at XperiaUpClose.com.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for checking in with your evening weather update. Sure hope you had a great Thursday. As we get into our Friday and the upcoming weekend, this solid weather pattern continues. It was a little bit cooler throughout the day today than what it was yesterday. And that trend's going to continue. That cooler than average trend, or right around average, I should say, is going to continue through the weekend. Let's take a little camera tour around East Tennessee. That was a live look earlier today up across Anakeesta, Gatlinburg on the far right-hand side of the screen. The Smoky Mountain Park, National Park, I should say, is on the far left-hand side. Downtown Clinton and Anderson County was a gorgeous view with plenty of sunshine, and even in Hardin Valley had some gorgeous sunshine as well all day long. We actually made it to 81 degrees in Knoxville, 80 in Crossville, 83 in Chattanooga, and 77 in Tri-City. So that was trending a little bit cooler than what we were yesterday. All right, let's talk about overnight lows tonight as we highlight your evening forecast, I should say first. We're going to be in the upper 70s here at the 6 o'clock hour, dropping into the upper 60s by 10 o'clock here tonight. So it's still going to be a fantastic evening, although my wife and I were out working in the backyard, getting things just kind of cleaned up around the area, and I was like, it's kind of hot out here. And we were sweating. So the humidity's come up just a little bit, but that should drop here over the next couple of days. We're going to start Friday morning off with temps in the 40s and 50s. It's going to be really comfortable and rather cool across the Tri-Cities area. Everyone else is going to be in the low, mid, a few pockets of upper 50s. We'll climb into the upper 70s to low 80s, so more seasonal weather. We've got a batch of clouds that are going to be hanging out across parts of the Northern Plateau and Northern Valley through the morning hours, and then should clear up. We should see plenty of sunshine throughout the day on Friday, and we are going to stay rain-free. So here's what we're watching over the next 7 days. High pressure holds strong all the way through the weekend. More seasonal weather settles its way on in, and then those rain chances increase as we get into next week. We've got a cold front on the way, a solid cold front that actually could bring us an even better taste of fall. Now we're going to get a little bit of that feeling thanks to this ridge of high pressure that's going to drop down along the eastern seaboard and then drift its way out into the Atlantic Ocean. But you can see how that ridge of high pressure is extending across the state of Tennessee, and that's what's going to give us the beautiful sunshine. However, dew points will gradually increase through the weekend and into next week as a cold front heads our way. And I want to point out one thing. Can you pick out the day our cold front's going to come on through? Wednesday into Thursday. Look at our dew points. They're going to fall like a rock. And that is that very comfortable air I was talking about that we get to look forward to next week. We're not looking at much in the way of rainfall at all the way through the weekend. But as we get into the start of next week, notice the rain chances start to increase around the area. So we are looking at some elevated rain chances, and therefore the percentages increase as we get into our Tuesday and Wednesday. And then as that dry air settles in on Thursday, we're going to shut down those rain chances. We got a little bit of a return flow coming in from the Gulf as we get into Monday and Tuesday. That's what's going to bring us some scattered rain showers throughout the start of the work week. But then back behind it, we're going to be talking about a cold front. And this cold front's not only going to help to push the warmer air and higher humidity into the area, but as it slides its way on through, this ridge of high pressure back behind it is a very dry air mass coming in from Canada. That's going to clear the skies. That's going to give us a gorgeous blue sky as this brown area, the drier air settles its way in as we get into our Thursday and Friday and even into next weekend. Not this coming weekend. This is a week away. All right, the Climate Prediction Center is also predicting about average to maybe even below average precipitation heading into the next couple of weeks. 7-day forecast, we're going to see those temperatures right around average, a little bit above. Average high temperature for this time of year, 77. We'll be in the upper 70s to low 80s. And again, increasing those rain chances Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. The heat will probably build its way back in. Probabilities are increasing a little bit, as we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, that we could continue that trend of above average. All that means is above 77 degrees. Not saying like 80s and 90s and 100s or anything like that, just above 77 degrees. All right, if you ever want a quick snippet, a 1-minute weather forecast, I've got you covered. Check out Witcher's, see if I get my name right. Check out Witcher's 1-minute weather. It's on the East Tennessee Weather app.